Hi everybody, this is Tracy from 9th-15th Tarot and welcome to a new weekly series that I am going to be offering here on my YouTube channel. In addition to my general monthly tarot forecast, I am now offering a general weekly tarot forecast. And the way I will be doing this is I will be uploading 4 videos each week by element, so fire, water, earth, and air. And then within those videos, I will break it down by each individual zodiac sign, just to give you guys the most accurate forecast possible. So just continue watching till you get to either your sun, moon, or rising sign. And I really hope you enjoy this new weekly series. Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from 9th-15th Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting November 9th through the 15th. And this is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. So Sag, let's get started. Alright, Sag, at the bottom of the deck I do have the Knight of Rods, which the Knight of Rods can be an energy of things really moving forward, things taking off, things moving forward quite quickly. This is a very fast-paced energy. This could be, you know, energy that you're taking on. Maybe you're very much on the go. You are a fire sign, so you could be very much on the go, very hasty, you know, very much charging in control, really going after, pursuing whatever it is this week that you're after, Sag. You know, nights bring things in as well, so this could be an energy, a very fast-paced energy, where you could be definitely receiving some sort of news this week. This is definitely going to be some good news. You do have a page in the spread as well, so pages can represent news or communication coming through. We are starting out, Sag, though, with the 5 of Pentacles, which for me, the 5 of Pentacles doesn't represent financial poverty. This is a card that represents a feeling of lack, feeling like you don't have enough. It doesn't necessarily mean you don't have enough, but there's definitely, you know, a feeling of lack somewhere within your life, Sag. And this can have to do with money, like you feel as though you don't have enough money, you know, you're not in a place you want to be. But this can definitely be talking about in other areas of your life where you feel as though, you know, there is a lack, like there's some sort of lack going on and you don't have enough. This card also can represent feeling left out in the cold, maybe feeling like you don't have anywhere to turn, or feeling left out in a sense. And I really feel like for a lot of Sages, this is definitely an energy that I think has maybe been with you in the past. This is something I feel like it's maybe lingering in from the past. This isn't something I just feel as though you're gonna just feel in the beginning of this week and that's it. I feel like this is really an energy that's being carried in because this is a general reading. I feel like for some Sages, this is going to be maybe talking about where you are, maybe within your career or where you are financially. This is, you know, feeling like you don't have enough in some aspect of your life. So because of that, Sag, I see you really, you know, maybe choosing to go in a different direction. I have the 5 of Pentacles sitting right next to the 2 of Rods, which the 2 of Rods is a very positive card. You can see, you know, this person on the card is holding the world in their hand. It's a beautiful card with flowers, and you know, this man is looking out upon the horizon. He's looking out to the future. He's looking out and really you know, seeing the different paths that he can take, seeing the different paths that he can set out on, and he's choosing which direction he would really like to move in. He's choosing which path and which direction he'd like to set out on, and he'd like to move towards. So I see you really, you know, feeling some sort of lack or just not being where you want to be, and because of that, you're definitely going to maybe, you know, reevaluate. There's could be some Sagittarius that are gonna, you know, reevaluate and really look at things. You know, just take an overall look at everything in your life and look at the whole picture and say, you know, do I really want this? You know, is this going to get me to where I want to be? And you're really kind of reevaluating and maybe even re-strategizing and replanning and choosing, you know, maybe a better way to achieve that, or maybe you're choosing to maybe even take a different path. Because I definitely, Sag, see movement forward. So this is right in the beginning of the week, and then it doesn't really last. It's not like, you know, this is an energy that's going to linger, and it's going to take you a while to really decide. You know, I don't have any cards where you have to be patient, or, you know, like you're going to be, you know, maybe taking your time with a decision. I really see this being, you know, you're really deciding something, or you know, choosing which direction you'd like to go in, and I see you moving towards it like immediately. The overall energy for the entire week is the 8 of Cups, which for me, this is a movement card. This is a card that represents travel, movement. This is moving forward. Traditionally, this was known as, you know, this person here has emotionally invested a lot into a situation or a relationship or something in their life, and it no longer serves them, so they're choosing to walk away. You know, that definitely could be that could definitely resonate with some Sagittarius out there, but for me, this is a moving forward card. This is talking about positive movement, positive movement forward, moving in a positive direction, moving towards the future. So the overall energy of the week is really moving forward. And, you know, right under this 5 of Pentacles, you know, with the 2 of Rods and this Page of Cups here, I have the Knight of Swords. So this is you really being quite hasty and really charging after what it is that you want. Like I said, I see you, you know, really maybe reevaluating or reconsidering and looking out and maybe even replanning, you know, a direction that you'd like to go in. And then I really see you kind of taking off and going for it. Especially with the Knight of Swords here, and also with the Knight of Rods here that was at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely a week about moving forward, and you definitely are moving in a new direction, in a positive direction that's going to be, you know, much more fulfilling for you, I feel. Now, right next to the Knight of Swords and right below the 2 of Rods, I do have the Page of Cups. So for me, this is definitely going to be, there's some sort of new beginning, because pages can represent new beginnings. And it's going to be something that's quite fulfilling, something that makes you quite content on an emotional level and brings, you know, forth a lot of happiness. Or pages can represent news or communication. So I feel like, you know, definitely in the middle of the week, you could be receiving some sort of news that maybe puts things in motion. Maybe you decided which way you wanted to move, which direction you wanted to go in, and then maybe you get like the go-ahead from, you know, a boss or something like that. This definitely can be news or communication coming in for some Sagittarius. Or this can just be talking about, you know, your new beginning, and this is what you're moving towards, your new beginning, something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. You walked away from maybe something that wasn't no longer emotionally fulfilling for you, and now you're moving towards something that very much is much more emotionally fulfilling. You know, I also have the 4 of Cups here. which, you know, is a card that represents someone definitely not being emotionally fulfilled. This is someone feeling quite bored, quite flat, very much emotionally uninspired. So, you know, you definitely could have felt like this, and this is why you're choosing to move forward, Sag. Maybe, you know, there's something, maybe not all is known yet about this situation, which no matter if it's good or bad, you know, when we do set out on new paths, you know, clearly it's a little bit of a risk, and we don't know all of the details. We do have the Moon card here, which can represent, you know, just not all is known. There are definitely some things that you aren't aware of. Definitely some things that you don't know about yet. The Moon card can also represent, you know, your intuition. And so definitely I would say this entire week, definitely rely and trust your intuition. It's going to maybe play a big role in some Sagittarius's life this week. Definitely look within. And definitely take some time for yourself as well. We have the Four of Swords here. So, you know, this is a lot of very fast-paced, high energy this week, Sag. So, you know, you might, I don't want to see you like over exert yourself or something like that, or exhaust yourself. This is very much a lot of movement. You have 3 cards here that talk about movement. So definitely, you know, just remember, you know, at the end of the day, you know, definitely when it's time to like unwind, definitely, you know, maybe take a little extra time just for yourself. The Four of Swords is talking about, you know, someone, this is traditionally known as a soldier who was out to battle, and you know, he's gone through all of the battles and all of that, and so he's tired. He needs time to rest. So, you know, depending on what's going on in your life, Sag, you know, this is a card here that's definitely telling you to take your rest, to have some you time, go within, recharge your batteries. And then you're leaving the week, going into the following week with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. Which the Queen of Pentacles can be a person that is coming into your life. This would be at the end of the week going into the following week. This can literally be a character coming in. It can be a male or female because I don't attach gender. Can be an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. If not, it would just be a very much a well-rounded person, someone who is very grounded, practical, stable, very nurturing personality, a go-getter, very good with numbers, very good with money. So this person can be coming in, or this can definitely be an energy that maybe you're taking on at the end of the week, Sag. It's a general reading, so I think that, you know, that will be different for you know, all of the different Sages watching this. But, you know, even I want to say for some Sages, this definitely could also be maybe receiving some news about a Queen of Pentacles in your life, because I do have the Page of Cups here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon card. And the Moon card can also talk about, you know, things that you weren't aware about maybe coming out, being illuminated, coming out into the open. So, you know, this can be some sort of news towards the end of the week that could be coming out, and it can possibly be about this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're finding something out about a Queen of Pentacles person in your life, Sag. But nevertheless, I definitely see this as a very significant week, a very powerful week. It's all about movement, all about positive movement forward. It's growth. This is a week about, you know, all about growth and expansion and moving forward. Very nice week. Definitely don't see you having really any difficulties this week. So what I am going to do now, Sag, is pull you an additional guidance card. for Sagittarius, the week of November 9th through the 15th. Please show me an additional message for Sag. Additional message for Sagittarius. That card actually came flying out. That's what I do, guys. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I try to shuffle the cards, even though it's on video and it takes up a little bit of time. I try to shuffle until a card pops out. If a card is insisting on not popping out, then I will pick one, but for the most part, they come out. So I find these to be the most significant. You do have hope. This is a lovely card. This is a major arcana card in this deck as well. This is a lovely card. Sag. Hope. This is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspirations, success, and finally enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you've made may be fulfilled in time. The Hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible, and the difference between success and over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons for those around you. Will also realize by having faith and pushing forward where one may have felt no hope is the key to success. Above all, maintaining a positive attitude starting right now, this very minute, will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. In the traditional tarot, this is the star. Lovely card. Lovely, lovely card with a beautiful message, Sagittarius. Just always remain positive. And also it brought up relying upon your intuition as well. So, you know, definitely with that, with the moon card, I'd say this is definitely a week to go within, Sag. Definitely rely upon your intuition if need be. And always remain hopeful and know that, you know, the light is shining upon you. This is a very beautiful time in your life where things, you know, are going to come in. As long as you remain hopeful and you know, draw in that positive energy, beautiful things will be yours. So Sag, I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope you have a great week. Take care. Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting November 9th through the 15th. And this is for Leo, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. So Leo, let's get started. Alright, Leo, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Three of Cups, which is an awesome card. This week might be a great week, Leo, for you to get together with friends or family and just, you know, just have a good time, let loose. You know, you can see on the card, these women are very happy. You know, this can be a great time for just, you know, socializing, getting out, meeting new people, making new friends, or spending time with, you know, the people who, you know, you're already friends with, people you're already associated with, and definitely maybe catch up or just, you know, get out and let loose and have a good time with them. Wow, Leo, I don't know if you can see your cards here, but this is going to be quite the week. Lovely cards. Very interesting, Leo. And I'm actually a Leo rising, so this is pretty interesting, Leo. All right, let's get to it. So, Ace of Cups to start out the week. This is just a wonderful card. Represents new beginnings. New beginnings when it comes to matters of the heart. New beginnings that, you know, are going to make you quite content, maybe even quite fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. This is a blessing. This is a blessing being given to you, actually, Leo, from the heavens, from above. This is a beautiful blessing that's coming in right at the start of the week. This is something, I feel like it's connected to this new beginning. Right next to the Ace of Cups, you have the Fool, which is some sort of new beginning. Again, it's a new beginning, but it's something that, you know, it's a risk that you're taking. It's something that you're really going for. You're setting out on a new path. Really even, you know, taking a risk. This is taking a leap of faith. And you know, really wanting something out of life, and deciding and choosing to really, you know, maybe go for it, take action with achieving it. This is definitely taking some sort of leap of faith. But, you know, I always look at how the cards associate with one another, and the Fool here is looking directly at this Ace of Cups. So this is definitely something that is connected. This is a new beginning that's going to bring emotional abundance. Your cup will runneth over. This is fulfillment. This is satisfaction. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful, Leo. And I feel like it's something you've been dreaming about. You have the Seven of Cups here, which can represent having a lot of options. But looking at your other cards here, I feel like this is something, Leo, that you've been really dreaming about, maybe fantasizing about, wanting, very, very much so wanting this. This is going to be like maybe even like a dream come true for some Leos. And, you know, for some Leos, this is going to be talking about a relationship. I have the Lovers card here. You know, so bing, bang, and boom. Very interesting. I'm excited for you. I'm a Leo rising. I'm excited. So we have the Lovers card here, which for some Leos, right off the bat, this can be meeting someone. This is, you know, definitely, you know, the start, setting out on a new path, the start of, you know, a relationship with someone. Because this is a general reading, this won't just be talking about romantic relationships. This can be talking about friendships, people that were really meant to be in your life. Because you can see here on the top of the card, there is an angel here. This is an angel bringing this person into your life. If this is, you know, you actually meeting someone, whether that be a partnership, any sort of union, whether that be romantic or maybe friendship, or a partnership with business, a business partnership. This is really being like divinely guided. This is an angel kind of bringing this person forth, bringing this person into your life. So I feel like for many Leos, this is definitely talking about a romantic partnership, a romantic union. This is the start. This is you taking a risk. You know, for some Leos, they might have been guarded when it comes to relationships. You know, you've gone through a lot. You weren't really maybe putting yourself out there, and this is like maybe, boom, something drops right in on your lap, or you know, drops in on you in the beginning of this week. It can be a surprise. And then for other Leos, this can be literally something that maybe even worked very, very hard for, some sort of maybe new beginning that you might have even been dreaming a lot about. And it can be some sort of partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. The overall energy for this week, Leo, and this is you, and this is magnificent. You're the Magician. This is your energy that you have for the whole entire week. This is wonderful. Major Arcana, and this is you really having the power, the skills, the tools, you know, the magic to really make anything in your life manifest. You hold all of those tools and all of those skills to really, you know, make anything that your heart desires really, you know, manifest. It's a lovely energy. You're coming in very powerful this week, Leo. And here you are, Queen of Rods. Here you are, Leo, coming in quite strong in the reading. I feel like this is you, very much this is you. And there are a couple characters here. So we have the Queen of Rods, I have the Knight of Swords, which I feel like this is going to be more so of representing a forward movement for many Leos. This is just representing an energy of really moving forward. Some Leos might be moving forward within this new beginning quite quickly. This is very much a hasty energy, so this can be something that, you know, you don't really hesitate on whatever new beginning this is for you. You're really just kind of going for it. And then I have the Queen of Swords here. Which the Queen of Swords, you know, this can be an air sign person. This can be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. And it doesn't have to be a queen as well. It can be a king. It can be male or female. I don't attach gender to my cards. But this can just be anybody who's incredibly logical, very focused. This is my warrior queen. So she's incredibly logical, determined, focused. She's a very strong character, strong-minded, strong-willed, very independent person. You know, she holds this sword here quite tightly. She's not afraid to use it. She's very much a strong-willed and determined woman. So this can be someone who is in your life. This can be, you know, maybe someone that you meet, for those that this is a relationship. This very much could be like you meet an air sign, or you meet someone with these characteristics. Someone who's just incredibly logical, very very analytical, very much a thinker, very intelligent, very determined, you know, about, you know, where they're headed in life, what they want out of life. A very strong character. You know, and then for others, you know, it can, you know, actually be maybe another fire sign like yourself. I feel like for many Leos, this is actually you, but, you know, it could be another fire sign you're meeting, or maybe someone who's just quite passionate, driven like yourself, maybe someone who's very creative like yourself, who has a lot of energy. But I feel like this Knight of Swords is very much an energy, that, you know, if things really moving forward, you're really charging forward with, you know, you could even be taking on, Leo, these Queen of Swords characteristics as well, because I see you as just very powerful this week, especially with having the overall energy of the Magician. And, you know, we're ending this week going into the following week with the Nine of Pentacles. So financially, you're looking quite well. Everything's looking nice. This card represents financial and material abundance. You know, the house is well decorated. You have lovely clothing. You can afford to maybe, you know, eat at nice restaurants, or just, you know, maybe spoil your animals. or decorate your home lovely. You might have animals or a garden. You could be, you know, spending time within the home, or even investing money into the home. This is just a lovely card. You know, you have the means to do that if you wanted to. And you're leaving this week going into the following week with the Nine of Pentacles. So everything on the financial end looks amazing. Socially, things look great too with the Three of Cups. I see you spending time with friends and family. And, you know, for others with the Lovers, you know, if this isn't a relationship, the Lovers card can represent a head or heart decision that needs to be made. So for some people, some Leos, this is going to be talking about a decision that you're making. It's a decision you're weighing between your head and your heart. You're making a decision and finally taking the leap of faith, taking a risk and moving forward. But you see where he is looking, you see where he's headed. He's moving towards something that actually is going to bring him success, happiness, and just, you know, being content and being overjoyed and just fulfilled. So, you know, for other Leos, if this isn't a relationship, this is you holding the power, holding the tools, and really putting them to use and putting them you know, to good use, and really making things manifest in your life. You're maybe making a decision, choosing to take a leap of faith and going for it, and it brings you to that, you know, that emotional abundance, that beautiful place. So Leo, this is just going to be, you know, a fantastic week. It really is. I am going to pull you an additional guidance card just to see what else maybe Spirit wants you to know. So, an additional guidance card for Leo. Please show me an additional message for Leo. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Please show me an additional message for Leo. An additional message for Leo. Alright, cards are just flipping out. Okay. I will take these cards. They did flip out, Leo. Alright. We have Foundation and Achievements. Lovely card. Beautiful card, Leo. And we have the, I think you pronounce this, it's sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. All right, let's read these cards. All right, so sacral chakra. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a color, meditation, and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter. Very nice. Okay, good advice, Leo. Now we have Foundation and Achievements. All right. This card confirms that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation. You deserve this, and it's time for you to harvest the rewards for your efforts. What you sowed, you now can reap. Be open to receive as you've worked hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you, for there has to be an extra exchange of giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. Using the more traditional meaning in tarot, this card represents a period for celebration, peace, and prosperity. It may also imply a marriage or buying of land or a new home as you enjoy this time of relaxation that you so deserve. Know that nothing remains stagnant and the winds of change are always at your door. Beautiful card. So for many, you know, this is a new relationship, this is a new home, this is some sort of, you know, solid foundation, you know, something that you've worked for, and this is, you know, you're reaping what you sow. This is a beautiful card, beautiful reading, Leo, and a beautiful week. I really hope you enjoy it. Take care. Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting November 9th through the 15th. And this is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, Aries, I do have the Hanged Man, which can be an energy of, you know, maybe things not moving forward or taking off like you would like. The Hanged Man represents a period of suspense, but with that, and normally it's voluntarily taken, this period, but with that period of suspense, you know, the positive side of that is we do gain clarity, we do gain a fresh perspective, we do gain knowledge and wisdom, and it actually helps with our intuition. It helps it grow stronger. So it isn't, you know, just all for nothing. We actually, you know, grow within this period. All right, Aries. Let's take a look at your cards. Definitely some, you know, interesting cards here. All right, Aries. So we're starting out with the Seven of Cups, which can talk about options, having many different options, but it also can represent dreaming a lot, fantasizing, dreaming about, you know, what you want to come in to your life, fantasizing, and maybe you're dreaming a lot, Aries, because you know that, you know, some sort of difficult period in your life is coming to an end. We have the Ten of Swords here, but the Ten of Swords for me doesn't represent, you know, someone stabbing you in the back and some sort of loss or deception. It's not always that. It can be, but this is letting me know that, you know, this is the ending to a difficult period or a difficult situation within your life. This is a 10. So 10s represent, you know, things coming to completion. They're over. The worst is behind you. The worst is done. You know, there is no 11. After 10, you know, we start with the major arcana, which would be the Fool. Or you're going to start at the beginning again. You know, this is definitely the ending of a difficult time in your life. The overall energy for the week, Aries, is actually the Justice card, and this is the overall energy. So for some Aries this week can be quite significant or relevant because maybe, you know, you do have some sort of court case or some sort of, literally, some sort of legal issue going on, and maybe this is the week that you're actually going to hear some news about it. And then for others, you know, being an overall energy for the week, this is just letting me know that, you know, this week is going to be all about, you know, things coming into balance. Things are going to be really balanced. You know, if you felt like things were maybe a little unbalanced, this is definitely balancing, coming in. And also, if you felt as though things were done to you, Aries, in the past, that were maybe unfair, maybe you felt as though, you know, you've had some sort of unfairness dealt to you, this is definitely an energy coming in where it's going to even out these scales, and it's going to make, you know, things equal and a fairness come in. So things are going to be made fair. There's definitely going to be some sort of fairness coming in this week. You know, and the Justice card also does represent, you know, a yes answer. So if this is a particular week where you're looking for a yes or no answer with moving forward, for me right now, I would say that answer is yes. Especially, you know, with the Justice card coming up in this position as the overall energy, I would say yes, go for it. Because connected to the Justice card, first of all, this does represent yes answer, but connected to this card, we actually have the Six of Rods here, which is a lovely card, and it's all about victory, success, triumph, public recognition, receiving rewards even. So definitely, you know, if you were looking for a yes answer, I say that that's going to lead to some sort of victory, that's for sure. And it also is going to lead to moving forward, because I see, you know, on the other side of Justice, what's you know, connected to it right here is the Six of Swords, which I love this card. This is a card that represents movement forward, travel. But this is my particular moving forward card that really represents moving from one place or situation to a much better, much more positive place or situation. This is always a move, but it's a move for the better. It's you know, so I feel as though this is going to be a very significant week, Aries. You could be coming out of a period where, you know, you might have felt some sort of sorrow or heartache, some sort of sadness, loss, or regret, but I feel like this isn't gonna happen to you this week. I feel as though this is a lingering kind of energy. This is maybe something that you've been dealing with. It might have, you know, maybe kept you up at night. You have the Nine of Swords here. This is something that maybe you've been dealing with ongoing, Aries, and this is a general reading, so, you know, if that doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. This is a message right now for the Aries that are going through this. This is coming to an end because I see things moving forward. What I have on the other side of the Three of Swords is the Six of Swords with the Justice card. This is a definite you know, balancing out, a fairness and equality coming in. This is a definite moving forward, moving to a much better and just a much more positive place. Traditionally, this card represents moving out of stormy waters into much calmer waters. And what this man is looking at, I always look at how the cards are, you know, interacting with one another. What's on the other side of the Six of Swords and what he's looking at is the Ace of Cups, which is really beautiful, Aries. He's looking right at this new beginning, and it's something that's really going to warm his heart, something that's going to make him content, something that's going to make him quite overjoyed. So you're moving towards this. Whatever this is, you know, it's lingering, it's probably something from the past. Justice is coming in and it's making things fair. You know, you've been dreaming about things that you want, and now you're getting them, because not only do I have the Ace of Cups here, which is something on an emotional level, it's a new beginning, and it's something that's going to warm your heart and make you quite happy. Not only do we have that, but I have a victory and triumph sitting right next to the Ace of Pentacles over here. So I feel like maybe, you know, some Aries have been even dreaming about a new job. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is normally talking about some sort of new money that's coming in. It can be like a new job, a new career, or even a new part-time job, any sort of new money coming in. It doesn't always have to represent, you know, money or a job. This can definitely talk about marriage or a relationship, some sort of new beginning. So I definitely see new beginnings and victory, and you know, you feeling a sense of, you know, being proud. You're quite proud. You know, you've come so far, Aries. You know, you might have felt stuck with the Hanged Man here. You might have felt blocked or stuck, or like things weren't really moving forward. But just know that, you know, everything is happening on divine time. Like these, you know, you're being guided to a much better, a more positive place. And you're being guided towards, you know, beautiful new beginnings. Some Aries, you know, you might get some sort of opportunity to make more money this week. This would be some sort of, you know, new money coming in. If, you know, you've been dreaming about something, this can definitely be some sort of offer, or just some sort of legal case even. For some Aries, this can definitely be represented to the, be talking about some sort of legal situation, some sort of court case, and then you're coming out victorious within a court case, and this is that money that you're finally receiving this week, maybe, Aries, for some Aries. Definitely. And this could be, you know, something that you've been going through for quite some time, but with the Ten of Swords here, this is telling me that this is the ending, finally, the ending to this difficult situation, and you're coming out the victor. You know, no more sleepless nights, no more crying, no more sadness, no more pain, Aries. You know, there's going to be a balancing coming in, taking place. I see you moving forward, and you're moving towards another new beginning. I don't feel like necessarily these two things are connected. This is going to be something else that really warms your heart. This is another new beginning to look forward to. I really feel that strongly for many different Aries. It's lovely. It's really a lovely reading. You might look at it in the beginning and say, oh no, this isn't going to be a great week. Oh no, yes it is. This is going to be a fantastic week. Lots of growth, lots of movement forward. There's a balancing, there's a fairness coming in. And I think it's been long overdue. I think you guys deserve it. You've gone through a lot. This is going to be in your past. You're moving towards beautiful new beginnings, and it looks bright. All I see is like this yellow, this beautiful huge pentacle, but this beautiful sun behind this man on the Six of Rods. I just see beautiful sunshine and just happy times. So I am going to pull you an additional guidance card, Aries. Just for some additional guidance, please show me an additional message for Aries. What else does Aries need to know? Let's see what else Spirit wants Aries to know for the week November 9th through the 15th. Please show me. Okay. So, we have the third eye chakra, Aries. And this card did flip out. Boy, with all of these weekly readings so far, the cards, I mean, I don't even have to pick one because they're just coming out on their own, which is pretty amazing. I love it. Third eye chakra. This is going to be all about your intuition, Aries. So, let's see. Third eye chakra. Keywords, I see. This is the most often talked about of all of the chakras. And clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking, meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it's important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and in harmony. So This is talking about balancing all of your chakras to get this one to completely open up and work to the best of your ability. But this is also talking about our intuition and any sort of psychic ability that you might possess. We all have this third eye chakra. We all have, you know, this ability to really use and open up this chakra and really use it to the best of our ability. So definitely, Aries, work on this week if you can. Work on your chakras, work on opening your third eye, and just, of course, always rely upon your intuition. It looks like an overall very significant, very powerful, lovely week ahead. I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week.